This year has been a great start for nuptial flights, as I've caught many queens of various species of ants. The first of which being Rhytidoponera metallica, also known as metallic pony ants. This species has a beautiful metallic green coloration, which in certain light conditions can even appear blue or purple. This is a common and infamous species in southeast Queensland, as they possess a painful sting. They are commonly found nesting in people's yards, which can lead to frequent and unwanted encounters. This is one of the many queens of this species that I am currently raising, and she is doing remarkably well with a current total of 10 pupae. Within the next few weeks, this queen's first workers, known as nenitics, should begin closing. This is also a Metallica queen, but she's being housed with a small group of springtails, which I've noticed seem to live symbiotically with wild colonies of the species. They feed off of mould and rotting leftovers that the ants discard in their nests. This relationship with springtails helps prevent harmful outbreaks of mould within the colony that may be detrimental to their health. This worker has very recently eclosed, as you can see by its soft and discoloured exoskeleton. She is too young and vulnerable to venture out from the nest to forage, so she stays inside and tends to the brood. If you look closely, you can see a larva's head within the cocoon, moving back and forth as it finishes spinning its new home for the next 30 days. Another species of pony ants I currently have are these Rhytidoponera chalybea, which are slightly larger and less common than their green cousins. They display a remarkable deep metallic blue on their body with reddish brown legs and large unique mandibles. In my experience, this species tend to live in rainforest-like conditions, with high humidity and an abundance of moisture. With a seemingly slower growth rate and smaller mature colony size, this species will be an interesting one to observe as they grow. Recently, Myrmecia nigricincta had their nuptial flights, and I found 12 queens that I'm currently raising in tubs and tube setups. Myrmecia have incredible eyesight, and this queen is no exception. She is tracking my hand movements off camera and making sure I do not come close to her founding tube. This species is known for their ability to jump, which helps them navigate the trees that they frequently forage in for small insects. Some of this queen's eggs have recently hatched, and she now has small larvae that she must feed. In only 2 weeks, these larvae will be fully grown and will start pupating. This Myrmecia fulvocata queen is larger than the previous bull ants, but are known to be a more timid species of Myrmecia. She currently only has a small cluster of eggs that are due to hatch any day now, as long as she doesn't eat them. The deep red coloration of the species and the large compound eyes, in combination with their aggressive personalities, are what make these ants fascinating to watch and interact with. The last species for this video will be this Chromatogaster colony, also known as Valentine ants. The first worker of this colony recently closed, and every day since she's been greeted by more. Since recording this footage, she now has 10 workers, and they are actively accepting sugar and protein food sources. This queen kept her wings through the entire founding stage, and even with workers, she refuses to remove them. This is something I commonly encounter with Chromatogaster queens, but I'm unsure as to why this is the case. If you want to stay updated on all my ant colonies, be sure to follow my Instagram.